What's your problem, furry clown? Haven't you had enough?
Aren't we celebrating 50 subscribers?
Not yet, luckily, because I don't want to look like you.
Aw, too bad. 'Cause I have a really stinky cheese in my fridge I would have liked to show our watchers.
It's a stinky cheese, not unstinky cheese.
There we go again. Everyone's correcting me all the time.
Yeah, but only if you make a mistake.
And what's the problem this time?
I'll let Dan explain it to you. He is getting paid to do so.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another lesson.
Hi, Dan.
Hello,
Hi,
Dan. Hello,
Danny.
Mr. Daniel.
Hey, Teach.
Hi. Before we get into today's topic, let's have a look at last week's test. Remember that one? Present Simple Part 2. I gave you a couple of rules and a test to test your knowledge. Here we go. Number 1, Billy. The verb is run quickly. Remember the rule for that one? He, she, it. You need an S. So Billy is a he. Billy runs quickly. Number 2. Billy can, and then the verb is run quickly. Remember this one? Modal verbs. Can, should, would, might, and so on. Whenever you're using modal verbs, you do not change the verb following the modal verb. So we can keep this the same. Billy can run quickly. Number 3. Günther should. The verb is do more homework. Same thing here. Should is a modal verb. So there's no he, she, it with an S. You keep the verb the same way it is. Günther should do more homework. Number 4, Yuki. Here we go. Yuki, the verb to be and Japanese. Remember the conjugation of to be? He, she, it. Yuki is Japanese. And compare that one to Sven and Simon. Same thing here. Sven and Simon, the verb to be, the conjugation of they. You, Sven and Simon, not is, but yes, absolutely correct. Are friends. Next one is number 6. Günther have a bicycle. Remember the conjugation of to have? He, she, it. You do need an S. Right here. Günther, not have, but Günther has a bicycle. Number 7, Yuki and Simon. Oh, here we go. The verb is have, a good teacher. No he, she, it, so we don't need an S. The conjugation of have with they. They. The verb stays the same. Yuki and Simon have a good teacher. Yep, I agree. Number 8. We have Sven. Sven will have a TV soon. Have is the verb. What do you think? Usually he, she, it should be a has, but it's not because of the will. Very good. We have the modal verb will, which means that have doesn't change. So Sven will have a TV soon. Number 9. Billy play video games. Remember that one? Yep, that wasn't last week's rule, but that was episode 3's rule. I thought I would test you on that one too. What do we do here? He, she, it, we need an S. But what kind of S is it? Yes, Billy plays video games. Last one. Günther Günther, try to play video games. So we have another verb ending in Y. He, she, it. We had plays with an S, so why not try this one? Günther tries to play video games. Not quite correct. The rule in episode 3, when you have a consonant in front or preceding the Y, you switch the Y or you delete the Y and add an IES. Remember that one? Compare that one to play, which becomes plays. And that's because we have a vowel preceding the Y. Then the Y doesn't change and we add an S. Okay, that's it. How was it? How well did you do? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know as well. And I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Hi there. Welcome to today's lesson. I have been asked to explain the difference between a or a and an. When do we use which one? Very often if I ask my students, they tell me, well, that's really simple. You just have to look at the following word. If it begins with a vowel, for example, apple, you use an apple. If it begins with a consonant, for example, house, we use a house. Well, that's correct. But the problem is, what do you do if you have, for example, hour begins with a consonant, but we don't say a hour, we say an hour. Why do we do that? That's because it's not about the spelling, it's about the pronunciation or how you say a word. So for example, if we say hour, even though it starts with a consonant, we pronounce a vowel, the O. The H is silent, so we don't say hour, we say hour, which is why you use an hour. And for example, if you have European, it begins with a vowel, but the vowel is not pronounced. We pronounce it not E, but we say European. So in this case, we have to use a, for example, a European country or an hour. So make sure that you don't go by the spelling, but by the pronunciation. Of course, you may have a little problem if you don't know how to pronounce the word, but practice makes perfect. Okay, that's it. Short and sweet. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will get right back to you. And until then, as usual, I have my little test, which I have prepared. You will find it in the description and on my website. The link you find behind me. If you have any questions, let me know. If you'd like to, download the test, have a go at it, and we will correct it together next week. Okay, we still have one little thing. We still need 50 subscribers to make Günther look like a clown. So if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. We'd all like to see him, even though he doesn't. But that'll be fun. Okay, so have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever. Take care and see you next week.
Bye,
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye. Looky what I have here. Wanna smell my cheese? I can't breathe. I think I'm gonna throw up.